A long time ago, a great king had a very wise advisor. This advisor knew the spell called the spell of subduing the world. One day, he wanted to recite this spell. But this spell could not be taught to anyone without using a special rite to make sure they will act responsibly. So, he recited it in a secret place. A jackal, lying in a hole, heard the spell and learned it by heart. When the advisor discovered this, he ran after the jackal, but he could not catch him. The jackal returned to the forest. He repeated the spell and became the king of all the four-footed animals. He took a female jackal to be his wife. He had the title of Subduing. Great honor was paid to him. On the back of two elephants stood a lion, and on the lion's back sat Subduing, along with his wife. Subduing was very proud of his great honor and decided to take the kingdom by force. So, with the animals as his army, he came to a place near the palace. He sent a message to the king. Give up your kingdom, or fight for it. The people of the city, being very frightened, shut their gates and stayed within. The wise advisor came to the king and said, "Do not be afraid, let me fight with the jackal. Only I can beat him." He went to a tower above the city gate and yelled to the jackal, "Subduing, how will you take this city?" "I will cause the lions roar, and I will frighten the people. Then, I will take the city." After hearing this, the advisor sent a message by beating the drums, that all the people in the city must stop up their ears with flour. All the citizens stopped up their own ears with flour, and did the same to their cats and other animals. Then, the advisor went up to the tower again, and asked Subduing, "How will you take this city?" "I will cause the lions roar, and I will frighten the people. Then, I will take the city." The jackal said, "You will not be able to make the lions roar. These noble lions will never obey an old jackal like you." Subduing answered, "All the lions must obey me. I will make this one I sit on roar alone." "Very well," said the advisor. "Do it, if you can." So, Subduing tapped the lion with his foot to make him roar, and the lion roared loudly 3 times. Hearing the roar of the lion, the elephants were very frightened, and dropped the jackal down at their feet. His head was crushed under their feet, and he died instantly. The elephants and all the other animals crushed and killed each other by accident, in the rush to run away. All the lions ran off into the forest. There was a mountain of dead animals covering the ground for a very long distance. The advisor came down from the tower and ordered the gates to be opened. He sent a new message by the beating of drums, telling everyone to remove the flour from their ears and take the meat of the dead animals as they wanted. The people got lots of meat, but could not eat all, so they dried and kept all the rest. It was at this time that people first began to dry meat.